So anyway, this trading robot popped up on my email feed as a popular one on both the MT4 and MT5, so I thought I'd take a look at it. The product description page says that it's a combination of three other trading robots: EA Flower, EA Golden Elephant, and EA Super 8. We've actually reviewed the EA Flower trading robot, and we found out that the result looked amazing, but 77% of the trades had 0-second duration, and when we removed these trades, it was a net loss. Anyway, I'm going to look at this trading robot with fresh eyes, and let's see what we get. What drew my eye was the bit which says, "This expert advisor uses all the most dangerous trading methods to achieve greater profits." As you may know if you've been following my videos, we're currently running some super aggressive trading robots on some live accounts to see if we can multiply our initial deposit. Perhaps this could be another candidate for us to run some accounts with. Recommended pairs, it says, are Eurodollar, Pound Dollar, Gold, and German DAX Index. That's the 40. It works in a 5 or 15 minute time frame and needs $1,000 per pair to work. So when I create these videos, I tend to make up the slide deck first, and then it can take me a few more days to get to recording the video. As you can see from the ringed 4 boxes, there are 4 live signals on this trading robot. The others are from other trading robots that this author is selling. As I'm recording this video and gone back to the live website, I've noticed that there are now just 3 of these live signals remaining. It seems like the EA New Way with the 251% return is now gone. Most likely this means that it's because the account has blown. I'll talk more about why this has probably happened later in the video. So the 3 remaining trackers all show growth. They look good, right? Let's have a look at them in a bit more detail. So these are the 4 original trackers showing their equity curves. To the uninitiated, you're probably thinking these charts look amazing, but I can tell from a glance that this trading robot is using grid and or martingale. These can all show a great return on investment until the inevitable day that they blow up, which is most likely what has happened to the EA New Way one, which was tracking at 251%. These type of trading robots will always end up with blown accounts at one point or another. Right, check out my back tests. Firstly, Eurodollar on both the 5-minute and 15-minute time frame, starting with $1,000 as recommended by the author. Both of them pretty much end up losing the whole account in a series of trades at the end, which I'm showing at the bottom of each chart. You can see the trades of increasing lot sizes all closing at the same time for both of them, losing pretty much 85% for the 5-minute back test and 90% for the 15-minute back test, both within 7 weeks of trading. And disappointingly, the max balance of the account was just 3% and 4% before wipeout. The pound dollar back tests were a little bit better. The 5-minute back test returned around 40% before it crashed after 3 months. The 15-minute back test returned 10% before it went just after a month. I didn't bother testing the other 2 recommended pairs, which were gold and a German DAX, as they would have done something similar. In summary, this is your typical grid martingale system. I can't even think more to say about this except that I don't understand why it's doing so well in the MetaTrader marketplace. If you've never come across a grid and or martingale system, then I recommend that you learn about how these systems work and why they will always produce these perfect looking equity graphs before blowing up. If there was a grid martingale system which was high risk like this one, but its returns were much higher, then it could be another candidate for more high risk trading experiments. But from what I'm seeing here, this one is high risk but relatively low returns. Anyway, if you still want to check it out, here are the links to the MT4 and MT5 version, and then the link to all the signals. Be interesting to see how long these other signals last for. Thanks for watching. I was hoping that there would be more to this trading robot as it was selling so well in the MT4 and MT5 marketplace, making me think there's something interesting about it. But as I mentioned, it is just your very average grid martingale system. Until the next video, happy trading.